Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Valentine's Day 2020. It's Mr. Joshua with another custom Gundam MSA review. So, this is going to be a part two of the video that I did yesterday with the custom modifications for the Zeong. And before I get ahead of myself, now I got this idea from my buddy Josh Gundam, who, he's crazy about Gundams and whatnot. And he produced and released this video yesterday, and I thought it was really cool, so I thought I would do the same thing and see if it would work with me. So here we go. Today I'm going to show off to you guys the slight customizations I did with this figure. Nothing too serious. On a side note, I am probably going to take some version 2 joints and kind of replace them in the hands, so that way he has a little bit more in the upper arms, so he will have a little more better articulation. So let's get down to it. First off, we're going to mess around with his head a little bit. Now, originally with the head, he really had no movement at all in the head, like at all. And so what I did was I took a flathead screwdriver, I came in here, clipped it right off. And then what I did was I took a screwdriver, well, not a screwdriver, I took a knife. And then I took my sexy Dremel, and then I just, shaved down the underneath the neck a little bit, and flattened everything out. Put the head back on, and bam, check that out. Awesome. Now his head can move, back and forth, up and down if you really wanted to, side to side, all that great shit. Awesome. Yeah, that was actually the first thing that I did with the Zeong yesterday, and it literally took me like maybe a minute and a half, if that. And it was completely worth it too, because before his head can like barely move, he can only turn like left or right, and that was it. No up and down motions at all. Then the second thing that I did was I didn't know until Josh Gundam pointed this out, but this dude's got 2 ball joints. He has one up here in the chest and one right here in the stomach. And so what I did was I took those ball joints out. I hollowed out the original the original holes that the ball joint sat in. Filled them all up with Gorilla Super Gel. I use Super Gel because it actually, kind of keeps the joints, where I want them right before they dry. It just keeps them right there where I want them, and it works pretty well. So let the figure dry, and boom, better articulation. Nice and simple. I like it. And for shits and giggles, I actually have a second Zeong that I haven't messed with yet. And fortunately for me, he is right here. Now we're going to do a little bit of comparison of the two, and as you can see, they're both exactly the same figure. Both came out the same, assembly line and all that great shit. And move that motherfucker out of the way. I'm going to show you the comparison. First, we're going to start off with the head. The head, that's literally all that he can do. You can't even move up and down. You just back to back. Dude, come on, no. It actually looks like the person who I bought this from, they actually super glued the fucking head onto the weird joint thing. You see, this actually comes off, with ease. They super glued that right into here. What kind of fucking asshole would do something like that? Let me tell you, an asshole would. But yeah, fuck you, guy. Fuck you for super gluing that fucking head on there. Now I'm gonna have to somehow get in there and fix it if I can. If not, then I might as well just destroy the figure. But yeah, I'm actually a little irritated about that. Bob fucking Saget. Bob fucking Saget. Now we're gonna do the ab crunch area. As you can see, it just doesn't really do anything. like nothing at all. And this one actually goes back and forth, swivels around, all that great shit. Pretty awesome. I like it. And then another thing that I did too is last night for about 30 minutes I worked on the Perfect Zeong resin legs. And I actually made a system where I made my own dowels. And what dowels are is that they're like cylinder shaped pieces of wood. They're like super long that you use on kites. Here's a resin cast piece of a dowel that I have. Yeah, they come in handy when you're molding figures and parts and whatever it is your little sexy hearts desire. But yeah, here's what I did last night. Get the fuck out of the way, Zeongs, you fucking pieces of shit. I took I actually makeshift one of my own dowels. I took a broken paintbrush, kind of snapped it a little bit and took off a piece and pushed it in there. And sure enough, it works pretty well, surprisingly. A little squeaky. Nothing too serious. And of course, I'm going to have to come here and shave it off a little bit with the Dremel, but whatever, it works. And yeah, it's going to be very fucking tall when it's done. It's going to be probably about there, give or take. It's going to be a good looking figure, let me tell you. And right now, all that I'm doing is I'm just waiting on some more mold and possibly maybe some more resin too. I'm going to have to buy some more. With me, the resin I use, it's the Umu 30 Part A, Part B that you get from, oh fuck, what's the brand called? It's called Smooth On. And their resin's actually really good. Again, the resin, it hardens up like plastic. It feels like plastic. And sometimes you can fuck around with the different amounts that you use per Part A and Part B and get something. Ah, fuck, it hurts. Ow, motherfucker. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I actually had this piece for about a year now and it finally snapped on me. That's great. Fuck. And but yeah, you can see how much resin these little legs use up. They use up quite an amount. Yeah. Whatever. I can probably salvage the leg and do like a battle scar leg or some shit. It's not all loss. But yeah, it was really strange. It was with that green leg up until fucking now. I was able to move it around like soft plastic with ease. And I think what happened was last night it was like 40 degrees. So I'm thinking, well, it's still like 45 degrees in here in my garage. So I'm thinking, the temperature really fucked with it. Yeah, my hand doesn't feel very good right now. But I learned the hard way. What can I say, motherfucker? But yeah, the Perfect Zeong project is coming along just fine. I just need some more resin and mold, and everything's gonna be great. And when it comes to articulation with this, resin casted leg, I never intended to have good articulation or anything. I just wanted to be standard frontwards and backwards, and that was about it. And the foot, of course, it's going to be on a ball joint. And the reason I designed it like that is because I don't think anybody who buys these legs off me, I don't think anybody's going to sit there and fucking play with them for 24 hours a day, or else I would have came up with a different strategy to make it so that it had better articulation all over the place. But yeah, I think an estimated guess I would give it about maybe a month and a half for me to get this project done, just because everything's so fucking expensive. The Umu 30 mold is $30. The Umu 30 resin is about $30. That's $60 essentially for me to complete the project. So yeah, it's good stuff. Great fucking stuff. And yeah, that's all I have for this figure. And yeah, that's about it. And if you guys like my videos, please like and subscribe. And happy Valentine's Day. I'm going to go off and tend to Rosie Palm, her four sisters, and their retarded fat cousin Thummy. I really hope that I didn't ruin my personal Valentine's Day this afternoon. Really, really want to go see Rosie Palm and their fat retarded cousin Thummy. We'll see what happens. But yeah, anyways, happy Valentine's Day, and thanks for watching.